Well, it's mid-February and here we are on our first camp of the year. Amazingly, I was expecting it to be sort of like 2-3 degrees. Sort of hoping it would be 2-3 degrees to be frank. But actually we're going to get about 8 to 10 degrees tonight. I've got a sensor up in the trees just to see what it does drop to. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty easy one. So it's a different site. We're called Fire and Stars Woodland in Newton Land. I've got a different tent to try up. I'm not going to bore you with a setup of it. It's a One Tigris Stella and it's a great tent. Been looking forward to using it. I bought it last year when it was cheaper on Amazon. Sometimes Amazon gives deals and if you just watch things, all of a sudden you get them cheaper. Tell you what, it's great to have a bench. Normally where I am it's just literally mud and I hate putting stuff down on the mud, so I try and find places in the trees to hang them. Not found anything quite so strong to take up my bag yet, but we'll get something set up. Just going to do a bit of a scan of the ground. Let's see where we're going to put this tent. I don't want any stones or branches or anything sticking up because that can cause an uncomfortable night, shall we say. So yeah, let's have a look where we're going to pitch it. Right, so there's the base up. That's pretty good. Got it pegged out nice and tight, so the bathtub floor's all nice up. So we now need to get the top on. So let's have a laugh at me doing this, because this tends to wander all over the place and never get the front right. I practiced in the living room and just one of those things, it's a devil to make sure you got it in the right place. What I think I'll do once I've got it right is I'll probably pop on, got some great little tabs to click it. There's the one, and there is not the other one. So yeah, definitely got it wrong. I expected that. So let's put that one into here. So by process of elimination, that must be here. Magic. And this one's here. I'll just get them clipped in and then zip it up and tighten it all up, because the adjustment on this is fabulous. I have to say it's a brilliant tent. There we go. Just position that in. And there we are. What I'm going to do, pop a loop onto the door there. Get another peg. Another one for the other side. There you go. Same one for the back. And that is home for a couple of nights. The One Tigris Stella. There we go, coffee's on. And relax. Can't beat a good cup of coffee. Cheers. That's good. Bit of sunlight through the trees, keeping me warm. It's been warm work putting up the tent, so it's all nicely done now. Got the bed in, got a sleeping bag in, just so it can start to fluff up. When you pack them up, you squash all the air out, and you need the air to keep you warm. So that should be nice by tonight. Got to make the fire up, got to sort those stones out. Thankfully they give you a fire pit here, so I don't need to carry some stones around to make one. So I'll make that up shortly. Brought a chicken tonight. I really enjoyed doing that in the woods, so thought I'd do it again. So I've got to make a spit, give me something to do this afternoon. It's only 2:30 just now, so if I can get the chicken on and cooking and the fire going by about 4 o'clock, around about 7 o'clock, dinner should be ready. Got a few bits of potatoes as well to do, but yeah, should be a nice afternoon. Meanwhile, let's just make some more cross buns before I come out. I'm not one of those YouTubers that makes the dinner by the campfire. I just bought just bought my own stuff. So now we're going to try and get a hole through the centre of a piece of wood. The other one split on me, sadly. So this is the tricky bit, so that we can try and get through the centre of it. Without taking my own leg off or causing any injury. Key thing here is to try and get through the wood. Hammer it through. There we go. So we are through, but it has split. The previous wood split as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lash it. It doesn't matter. I've got quite a bit of fire cord with me. So I'll just use that So there you go, there's our stick. Just need to clean this up. There you go. It's good enough for the chicken, I think. And then we will be able to get our sticks through just to hold the chicken on. And that's the way they go. Just like that. Okay? Gonna hold our chicken on. There we go. Hopefully, one spit. Right, fire lighting 101. So what we need is cotton wool, Vaseline, and then we need striker around my neck. I always keep it around my neck. Fill those up. The thing about Vaseline is, the clue is in the name, petroleum jelly. So it's got petrol in it. So it means if you just smear a bit on the cotton wool, it means it burns. It just helps the cotton wool burn for longer. So what I might do is put another piece in there. Just cotton wool is a great fire starter. So there we go, a bit of cotton wool. Got some tinder just set up, some bits of wood for us to put across a sort of pyramid. I've got it on a nice dry base. Somebody else has been using this fire. This is a fire pit which is obviously here already, so I don't want to get any of the dampness that's on the bottom, so that's a nice dry base for it. So right, let's strike. Key thing about striking is use the base of the knife, the flat bit. You don't want to damage the blade. You want to put a nice angle on it and pull the striker, don't pull the blade. So 3, 2, 1. And you see that's alive. Just pop that on there. And that's on there. Just let that go a little bit. And we're on our way. Can't be watching a fire. So whilst I wait for that to get some heat up and get some coals going, brought plenty of wood with me. I can't cut any down from this woodland, but I did bring some of my own stuff I'd cut down earlier on in the year. So that should start. You can guarantee wherever you sit down, that's where the smoke wants to be. It's a bit swirling around a bit tonight, but tell you what, it's time for a beer. Trusty hobgoblin pint can. Cheers. Ah, it's good. Need to try not kicking it over. Better prepare the chicken, I think. Feeling all right now. But yeah, we definitely need some coals going so I can get the chicken cooked. What time is it now? It's 4:30. So if I can get it on at 5, means I can eat around about 7:30. Let's get the chicken done. Right, let's get this chicken prepared. There we go. Don't think I need the saw. Let's clean this stick up a bit. And then we're going to pop the stick all the way through. That's the stick through. And then we've got these holes in here that we need to try and find with these. So get one through that. Perfect. And then let's do one the other direction. So I see that through that. I'm going to try and find the other side of the hole. So go in there. This is always the tricky one. The second one. And there's the second one. So that is your chicken. Look at that. How's that? So now, get a little bit of oil on. Salt and pepper. pepper. Whee, that's a lot of pepper. That is a lot of pepper. However, I don't mind. And now, there we go. Let's get it on. The chicken's cooking really nicely now. Yes, it's looking a bit charred, but the thing with chicken is you've got to make sure it's cooked, isn't it? So it's looking good. For another half an hour, I'll let that die down so it doesn't burn too much of the skin. Got some potatoes to do in a minute, so I'll get those on. Still on the same can of beer, I'm not going too fast. Yeah, it's a nice night. Definitely a nice night. I reckon that chicken is ready to come off. So all we need to do, let's see if we can get it onto the board. Need to slide it off somehow without knocking the beer everywhere. Let's have a look. Ah, no. We've got the sticks in, so these sticks need to come out. Chuck those on the fire. Ha, this one, the end is burnt off. Should be able to get it though. You hammer it through. There you go. Out it comes. There we go. Chuck that on the fire. And then let's slide it off. Ha, there we go. Chicken a la Forest. That's less than a deer. Fire's looking good. It's about 5 degrees, unbelievably. Fire's kept me nice and warm though. But probably got enough for another hour. And then I'll call it an early night, I think. Up in the morning for bacon and eggs in a bun, and then we're going to pack down. I think we're going to vacate around about midday here. I can't remember if it's 11 o'clock or midday, but yeah, should be packed up all right. Doesn't take long to pack up that tent. I'm looking forward to sleeping in it though, seeing how it is. I'm 6'2", so hopefully it's going to fit all right. I always worry about my feet sticking at the end. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, good night. See you in the morning. Morning, folks. God, it's a bit chilly last night. It went down to 4.7 degrees at one point, so feel a bit stiff this morning. But yeah, sleeping bag was all right. I put my coats over myself as well. I think I might have to get something to cover it if I do anything like this again. Just shows you how the cold can affect you. So I've got my coffee, getting warmed up. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, got coffee. Bacon's on. Eggs in a minute. Can't beat a cooked breakfast in the campsite, that's for sure. So got to be off site by midday. It's about 2.5 hours yet. So I can see some people packing down already. They must have been up really early. I had a bit of a sleep in because when you're nice and warm you don't want to get out. So that's me. Make a bacon sandwich. See you in a minute. Right, so the pack down begins. Key thing is to leave it as we found it. There were a few bits lying about which I've tidied up from the other people, but I guarantee I'm not going to leave anything. It's nice if you come and it's just like a forest should be. That's the idea. So yeah, nice little weekend camp. I'm going to bring some friends here, some people from BNI, which is the business network to which I belong. So hopefully next time we do a video there'll be a few other people here. Be a bit better rather than it being on your own. Till the next time.